his father's footsteps, chose San Francisco over power conference programs. They're excited to have him. Utah Valley up 2. 8:20 left in the first half. Corey Wells seeing his first action for the Wolverines. This is Ethan Potter with a running right-hand hook.
Certainly couldn't have been a much better start than UVU wanted scripted. Potter inside. Rohr keeps his feet. Tough shot by Ethan Potter. One of the reasons he wanted to play here was Bryce Drew, who he loved as a coach, and also earlier in his career had a heart issue. So they sort of bonded and could relate over that. And he's been a bright spot here in Phoenix. Potter with the jump hook. He's hit 2 of those now. Really.
Tossing off the switch. Noah Tate's just into the game for UVU. Pocket pass picked off by Holcomb. Toulson wants the ball. Instead, they reverse it to Tate's. Another Las Vegas kid. Ethan Potter also just in as well. Goes with the hook shot. It goes true. Well, they don't go inside, Dave, and it ultimately leads to a run out.
Yeah.
Potter doing it himself to the bucket. Yes.
Where he said that, was just going to say that's the pep in the step, though, that they had when they started the game. Now they've got to pick that up. They've got to come down here and get multiple stops and get some transition push.
Nelson been quiet tonight. Plays it off. Potter the finish.
He's really so savvy, man. You see him run his matchup off and kissing it off the glass.
That bucket ended a 6-0 run by the Wolverines. Up, under, Potter. Yes. Boy, that's up. Make it 5-5.
I guess you have to leave him in the game for offense. But, man.
Well, it doesn't hurt until it does. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Nelson guarded by Miles. Potter. They're going to go right at Bristow, and he's.
What was a 19-point deficit is down to 11. Wildcats on a 9-1 run. UVU's gone cold from the field here as of late. Until there, Ethan Potter.
That's your only chance to score transition. If you have Portis not there, you've got to get some transition points and get free throws.
It's a quality bucket off the bench. Christian Alston averages 4.5 a game. He's got his first 2 tonight. Did not play versus Utah Valley and Orem. Potter back on the other end. Good entry pass.
But it's still a 14-point Utah Valley lead. Oh, what a pass underneath to Potter from Dominic Nelson.
Nelson again splitting traffic. No, the putback is there. Potter on the follow.
Valley opening it up now here in the second half. And Tarleton State struggling 0 for their last 4, 1 of their last 12 offensively. And no field goals in the last 4 minutes. Potter on the floor. And he finishes.
Black Vegas always fun.
Potter with the reverse and goal.
We've had big plans for him this year, and he's been injured, had a foot injury, and then had come back and was back for a couple of games, and then seems to have re-aggravated his foot and is not available. So that really lessened their.
Good job of stripping it away by Burford.
Ethan Potter. Tom Nelson, the lob to Potter. And Potter finishes with the left hand like he always does.
Just being active and coming up with a loose ball and then flipping that lefty hook.
And he's been a huge difference. 7 points off the bench for Ellingsworth. A nice alley-oop on the other end.
To get off the ground, but it's great when you get away with it because I did it a lot when I played.
Potter off the glass and in.
Cade Douglas has been big for this basketball team.
He leads all Mavericks right now on the floor with 14 points after that three.
But it's one of those things where you have these parts that make the engine go, and when Ethan Potter's going, this basketball team goes a lot better.
Ethan Potter
in front of that iron, and that backboard's going to make it go down. Great job by Ware.
So Ware now with 6 points, and he's got 11 rebounds, 10 of them defensive.
Yeah, he's just a beast.
And he's going against Potter, probably for the rest of the game.
Well, Ethan trying to get, when he gets to that left shoulder, see?
Like that.
Reinhardt, hesitation, coming in, wide open, put back, Potter.
3 of 12 shooting as the Mavericks just held him in check.
Yeah, the only other team to keep him in single figures this year is pretty good at defense. They go by Duke.
Heard of him. Here's Toulson, former Mr. Basketball in the state of Washington at Union High School. Little hezzy shot, good looking hook. It's been a staple of these Chris Victor squad since coming over from down under. So 51-45 Redhawks, 8-0 run here. Thread of the needle to Potter. Potter goes up and he ends the Redhawk run. Now gets back out to Green as Nelson. Green turnaround, gonna have to take a contested one, no good. And flying in is Potter. Back breaking offensive rebound. Tates, Pop-Tarts Williamson, fakes outside to Potter, and Potter is good.
He's been top 10 in scoring most of the season.
At 5'10", let's get him an NBA G League contract right now. It's good enough to play there to start. Green gets it inside, and beautiful move. Let's get this thing done. Let's go work. Let's not give up any of those pick sixes, which would be a bucket off of a block or a steal by the Wolverines of Utah Valley.
He talked a lot about that, right, with Utah Valley being 5th, 6th in the country in blocks per game. A lot of times that leads to fast break points. Look, there's 2 more points in the paint.
Screen set by Coleman. Remember, he's knocked down a 3 already, and that one missed front iron. Better defended this time. He's way open for the one he made earlier in the half.
Trying to get the ball down inside.
Yep.
Let Potter go to work.
Ethan Potter, little drop step. Oh, man, over Braun.
That is his signature.
In the panhandle of Florida, they had 8.8 inches. It was the most by 5 inches since 1895. So last time they had that, they had 3 inches in 1895. Sheesh, that's crazy. A 2-possession game. Hayden Welling. 7. And into Potter, and Potter is fouled by Braun and
Green for 3. Ethan Potter with the jam.
Oh, that's crazy. 2 species I thought were extinct.
Yeah, exactly. So Riley now leads all scorers with 14 points. Toulson calling for it. Cross court gets it. Potter going to go down low with the reverse and the foul.
And Gonzalez that can really fill it up and really get going. You're never too far behind.
Holcomb, good move down low. Nice kick out pass. Noah Tates. Now Green down low to Potter. Potter going to work against Aribi. Potter with the contact, and that's just a strong move.
And hits. Beautiful shot by Smith. Soft hands on the touch. UTA down one again. Can they get the stop?
Aiden Welling to Kylan Green, former Louisville Fighting Farmer here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. All-region player.
He played for one of my former players, the great Brian Miller, out in Louisville.
Potter over 2 minutes, and the Mavericks are up 63-58.
And it has all been on the defensive end for the Mavs. They have uncharacteristically rattled the Wolverines to force bad shots, and I'm sure Coach Phillips said, like you're seeing, get the ball back inside.
Potter over the top of Smith.
Under 4 minutes to go in the first half at the UCCU Center, a 22-20 ball game, and back and forth action between these two teams. Trevin Lenhart will get the ball at the top of the key. Kicks it back to the corner over to Ethan Potter. He'll drive in, 5 to shoot, puts it up. That one's good. The pass.
A nice move. Well challenged, too, by Toulson.
Durr right now with 4 points, 2 of 3 from the floor. And Potter calls his own number.
Durr just didn't finish it, but I'll tell you, he's a tough little player, and he's showing it.
Yeah, Durr right now leading all Line Angels with 4 points. But he's doing a lot more off the ball. Ethan Potter, that's a shot that we've made. Oh, nice shimmy shake. Couldn't get the follow, was Teo Thomas. And Green wide open for a 3, passes it over to Wells, down to Grady. Grady being posted up by Mahan. Grady kicks out to Lenhart. Lenhart off the drive. Potter barely even had to jump. It's now 2 assists in 6 minutes of play. Add in a rebound or 2, 3 of 5 from the floor.
Yeah, Durr just a junior. He's really getting it done.
And Potter almost in sleep.
Durr trying to force it a little bit too much right there. And Utah Valley comes back with a turnover and then
Ethan
turns
Potter.
it back over.
Bethesda. The turnover. And Ethan Potter.
Tested team on the road. It's a nice little break there by Bethesda, but they're a well-tested team on the road. They've played a ton of road games this season, but it has worn them down a little bit, and we'll see how that goes.
Ethan Potter in an awkward spot, maintains possession for the Wolverines, kicks it out to Nelson.
It's one thing you love about Ethan Potter. He doesn't force things, ever.
And Tanner Toulson stopped. Potter going to let one fly from deep. Hey, Tanner. Final 2.5 minutes or so here in Orem, Utah. And the final tune-up, so to speak, for this Utah Valley team before conference play kicks off a week from today.
And a good job, Utah Valley. You really have to schedule something like this in between the holidays and the start of league play, because you get a little tired of playing each other and beating up on each other in practice. And so to come out and
in the final 65 seconds will tick away as Utah Valley.
I think they're going to hold it here.
Yeah, and this will be the 117 mark. Is now the new record for. And Ethan Potter scored.
Carter Welling hitting the deck.
Yeah, I don't like that pass. He was open.
Dominic Nelson, no. Ethan Potter, yes.
Yeah, able to knock down shots. His percentage has been down the last few games, but you do not want to leave him open. He can flat out stroke it.
He had 6 threes against Cal State Fullerton earlier this year as Ethan Potter shows some nice.
Just such a great scorer and finisher at the rim. You saw it already with that fadeaway move and turns on the jets to get to the rim.
Running the wheel now. Linhart down low, trying to find space. Has it. Beautiful entry pass to Potter.
When you're guarded by a guy like Money, I like him trying to go over the top. It was a nice shot, just didn't go.
Toolson. Pass back to where he vacated. Potter working it. Left-right shimmy. And up and
Wolverines +6. Holloway across the floor, turns it over again. Toolson gives it up. Nelson leaves it for Potter with the left hand. First bucket of the night for Colin Holloway, the senior transfer from Tulane.
They got baseline on Welling, and there's no half court or no help side.
Potter throws it down on the other end, plus the evened out there.
I think that was the benefit of the doubt. Don't want to call foul right now. We'll just give him the ball again.
Inside, Potter left alone, and an easy one. The game split evenly, 20 apiece with 8.5 minutes left in this first half. Utah Valley, who came in 14.5-point favorites, have a bit of a fight on their hands. Nice finish there over the left shoulder.
kind of excited and at the animation they're showing and the determination they're showing, especially on the perimeter. It's just really good.
It's a West Georgia team that's hungry, trying to find the win column here. At some point in this Sanford MTE. Welling inside, made a contested catch, drew two. Potter, nice jump stop and patient finish.
And that's
Davis goes down.
That'll bail you out.
His first field goal make of the day, a big one. Davis came into this one just 5 for his first 20 beyond the arc, but he's got a three-point make there. Linhart off a couple of screens, couldn't get it inside to Potter. Nelson can't lob it in there. Potter, a contested finish.
Wow, he caught it up high.
Harkham's additions.
That's why they brought him here. That's why they got the portal in the NIL.
Potter against Lindsay. A 6'8" against 6'8". Green running the offense. 10 to shoot. Toolson. Now Potter.
Potter's almost traveling.
And Potter turns
6 for 7 from the floor this second half.
They only had 7 goals the entire first half.
Bodies are banging and flying everywhere. It's a good college basketball game.
Watch the matchup underneath between Ellington and Welling. This time it's Hayden Welling. 8 to shoot. Potter with a nice move.
Potter had nice foul. If Utah Valley does not adjust on that ball screen, it's going to be Murray's basketball game. The ball's in their court right now defensively.
Nelson looking for Potter in the low post against Ellington. Good matchup there. Jump hook, got it. And man, bumping against Alden White. Or Applewhite, rather. Potter in for the stuff.
And there's another.
71 apiece. As Green runs the point. Finds a seam, takes it up over Ellington, dishes off to Potter, who puts it up and in.
this time from Corey Camper.
Camper's gotten to his spots. He's gotten open looks. It just hasn't gone in for him.
Welling gets the feed down low, gets triple teamed. Dishes it off to Potter. He's not going to miss that one. They're going to inbound.
Look at the mismatch from Nelson with Barnes. Barnes a tenacious defender, but there's inches there for Nelson if he can take advantage.
Potter from the free throw line gets the runner.
Sam Houston State to advance to the Conference USA final. Came back from down double digits.
And Potter.
Comes Leonard, career high in assists today, 8 of them. Looking for a man here. Finally gets it away to Potter, working from the elbow. Muscles his way down low, flips it up and in.